I would love to hear if you are a woman who has ever felt fear of getting pregnant because of what it would do to your body. This idea came up tonight when I was on LinkedIn, actually, listening to this new concept that's been unveiled about the first womb facility. It's an artificial womb facility. If you haven't heard of it, it's called Ectolife, that would allow people to grow humans in pods. First of all, I think this is a bad idea for so many reasons. But one of the things that really resonated as I was reading some of the comments, there were some women who were saying things like, well, this is kind of cool because I would love to have children, but I don't want to have to go through pregnancy. I wanted to ask those women why. Why don't you want to go through pregnancy? Because I have a feeling this pressure that women face to look a certain way is actually pushing a lot of women to not want to have children because they're so afraid of what it's going to do to their perfect figure. I don't know if I just assume that because I have struggled with the fear of pregnancy in my body myself, or if that really is something that people say, yeah, I totally see that. Is that a fear that you also have felt? And do you think that one of the consequences of living in a society that puts so much pressure on women to look a certain way is perhaps a society where women stop wanting to get pregnant because of what it'll do to their body? And also, I almost feel like we put it on ourselves because a lot of women are not able to be honest about the measures that they're taking to look the way they look. And the more that we're not honest about what we're actually doing to look the way we look, it makes people believe that if they just hyper focus and get more disciplined, they too can become that way, when perhaps what we're chasing actually is not sustainable naturally for any human. I'm not pointing fingers because I know it is terrifying to come out and admit that you have a struggle or that you're not so perfect, especially when you've created a means to provide for yourself that depends on you looking a certain way. I would say that's still an illusion. I would say people will still follow you if you'll be honest. In fact, even more people will follow you. That is one of the voices of shame telling you, don't let people know what your real struggles are, your real secrets are, because they'll all go away. In order for you to have this level of success, you have to be perfect. That is shame. It's not true. But that is what they're up against. There is a real fear that is attached to losing control of what you look like and therefore losing the ability to be loved. Because ultimately, that's what we're talking about. When we talk about real body image issues and fears, it all boils down to, if I don't look good enough, I won't be worthy of love. And what could be scarier than that?